Alright, hi there folks, Russell here. It's almost a month since the last time I released a video about clickbank and how you can actually make your first $100 in clickbank. If you've never had any, this is the right place for you, because today I'm going to release one of my most hidden tactics on how I've been doing this the last couple of months, and I've been generating a very good amount of sales every single day, and I'm going to teach you how I'm doing this every single day. Now, just to remind you that I'll use clickbank as an example on how we have to go on this. But there is also a video that I would recommend you go and check out, because this video is actually a continuation of the one I released my latest video, which I will show you where it is so you can check it out. When we continue this video right here, if you go on my channel, you click and watch this video here. It's actually a continuation of it partially, but the main things are is that you have to follow along why in this video, and then later on you can go and watch the other one so you can combine the ideas and see where we're going to. So first things first, we have to use clickbank where we find our product to promote. I guess you already know what clickbank is. If you don't know, it's a marketing platform where people sell digital products, and most often they also have physical products as well, but most often digital products and physical products are mixed together. But affiliate marketers often take the advantage to make the best sales out of this platform. So as an affiliate marketer, which I assume you are one of them, or if you don't know what to do, this is a place for you to come and find a product and then get an affiliate link to promote these products and make sales from them. So usually I would assume that you already know a bit about clickbank. If you don't know about clickbank that much, you can search on YouTube, but we just continue and for benefit of advantage for those who already know a bit more about this. And so let's go and find a product. And before we find a product, like I said earlier, you go and watch the other video. I gave a criteria on the kind of product to find and why some kind of products are not good, especially these ones like in niches, like normally if you go on clickbank and go for niches, you click on this magnify glass here, magnify button here, you go and see that there are top products popping up here with these ones with $150 as commissions if you sold this one. And these products are usually on the niches like weight lose, weight lose, dieting and all this thing, flat belly tonic and dating and all this kind of niches, which I don't really recommend, because like I said earlier, I have explained this in the previous video, these kind of niches are extremely saturated and the search volume is not really high. If you check here on YouTube, if you check on YouTube and people talking about how to make money on clickbank, they are going to be talking about these flat belly tonic things and lose weight and relationship dating. Almost everyone, thousands of videos, and people just jump into it blinded and they go and repeat the same thing. That's why you are not making any sale. You need to change your strategy. You need to do something different to be able to make sales. And I also explained that most of these products selling for $150 is commission, which usually means if you're getting 50% commission for this product, which means it's $150, the initial price of the product itself is almost around $300, which is quite costly for a lot of people to buy. That's another reason why you're not making so much sale, and plus the fact that there's already a lot of affiliates promoting these kind of products, you as a newbie will very likely not make any sales at all. So we go for some kind of niches that are not very saturated but has a good payout and also other good recommendations, and I'm going to teach you exactly and show you exactly what I do. So what I do is I come to the left side here, I go all the way down to where it says health and fitness. Well, of course you might think we come back to weight loss. No, we go to where it says I pick something like beauty, right? If I pick something like beauty, you're also going to see that there are products here, a good ton of products here, and we're going to select something that people actually have a problem and they want to solve this problem. And of course, we think of the class of people who have this problem, usually women. When they have a problem, especially when it concerns their health or their appearance, they really want to solve that problem. So we go for something like hair loss, right? And you can see up here that we have a top converting offer. It's like a hair loss offer here. It says $119. It's kind of okay, but it's a good niche and it's a good direction to go. And we also have this one. I really want to go for hair products as well. That's really something I want to go. You can see this one is $80 as commissions, and this one is I'm not quite sure what it is. Stop hair loss, $119. I might just go for this one. I think I like this one, and because I checked it a bit earlier on, so we will go for this one. So if we just click on this offer right here and see what it looks like, and to see the presentation and how it looks like, you will see that it has on the landing page, you can see that it's a product you usually bottles, and I'm not sure if it's a these are oils or I don't know, tablets, but this is the product you're going to promote we're going to promote in this case. But usually I would recommend that you try to go for products that you might find a video presentation. So this is just an example what I want, the kind of niches I want you to go into. Do not go into saturated niches like this weight loss, weight loss, like I say, dating and relationship, and all those kind of things. Do not go for those. Go for isolated niches and products like this one. So you can usually, I would go through these products and see which one has a landing page with a sales video before I select it. But in this case, we won't take that much time. I should have done that earlier on. So I'll just take this one to be the option we want to promote. So now that we've seen our product that we want to promote, we've opened it here. We see it's a good product, and usually it should be a sales video here. If you haven't got one, find a product that has it. The next thing we're going to do is find a way that we have to let people know about our product. So what we do is we simply go to Google Sites. Google.site is a free site here. Let's go and type Google.site. And of course, you already have an account. Let me just do it here so you can see it yourself. I'm not sure if you're going to see my search box. You're going to type Google sites here and log in. I already have one, so that's why you're going to see this appearing here. So just go and type that in. Type this and then log in inside, and then you can pick one for yourself. So I hope it opens up exactly. So when it opens up, you click on this plus button on blank here. So it should open you a blank working space where you start from. So this is where we're going to start. So we're going to use a strategy that I call AIP, right? So when we open this page here, we're going to build a landing page, but this is going to be different because it's more like an auditorium. If you know what that is, more like what we call copywriting, but this is a professional and a much more ethical way to do it, which gives you more advantage to convert your traffic over any other traffic landing page that you probably would have seen out there. So because we already know that we're going to create an auditorium or landing page about hair loss for women especially. And so when we open this, we're going to do some kind of a pre-website here. So we want to create a pre-website on this Google site here. So we come here to where it says this text box. We click three buttons here, 1, 2, 3. So these three written spaces, spaces where we're going to write. I'm just going to label this one A, and then I, and then P. All right. So I'm going to use a strategy called you attract, identify, and then provide, which means we already know that people want a solution to our problem, want a solution to their problem, which is hair loss. And this is something I've researched earlier on before doing this. You can always use different tools to research that, and this is one of those things that I use to find out which products to promote in the first place. I still go to Google before I can show you. I go to Google and type trends, right? trends.google.com. You go to trends.google.com, and then you're gonna see it's more like a search tool, Google search tool, that I find out who is searching for what, where, and what is the volume. Now we've searched that, we've put that here, enter a search term or topic, right? You can see here these are the regions that we would search, and then you can see the most popular ones here: football, American football, World Cup. You can see green sections. So here I'm just going to type something like hair loss, hair loss treatment for women, right? Let's take treatment for, yeah, that went in pretty quick though. Hair loss treatment. Then you're going to see a graph here, right? You can see what cities, what states have the most searches, because now we have USA as the search region here. You can see that we have an average search of like 100, which is quite good. And you can see the states with the highest number of searches. This is for the USA alone. If we have to change here, you can change this region here. We can just come here and change. No, I'm just going to change. You can change your search environment, which means here where it says United States, you can take international. Just come here and take worldwide. Yeah, If we take worldwide, you're going to see that the search volume increases, and you can see here we've got over 100 here, and this is, you can see the regions, not, there was somewhere in Europe here, you can see, and as well as the United States. So it's much more global, and you can take your time to do this search here. It's a Google free tool that you can use, and it's very effective, and I use it as well before making my choices on what product to promote and stuff like that. I won't go into so much details on this specific video, but I just want to show you how I convert this traffic, which is essential. So here we've had a page here, a Google document, how to call it, pre-website landing page we've created, and here we go back to our product, which we have to promote, supernatural hair growth. And now we can just, now what we do is I can just copy this title here, but in many cases I wouldn't advise you to do that, because when you already have something like this on the landing page, and then when you send people again to this sales page, it might look like it's double, so like it's too much of it. So we want to create something a bit different. So we just type something here like how, it's gonna do like how to treat hair loss in 3 simple steps, right? 3 simple steps, like that. And then we have to reduce the size of this thing. Just take this up in 3 simple steps, and then we just, and then I have to just try to minimize this a bit. And we can leave it somewhere around 30. I think 30 is a bit too small. We can choose something like 36, and then we use that. Yes, that's quite fine. And then we can caps these headings, just do that. And yeah, just caps that. Sorry, S here as well. Yeah, like that. L here. So after doing this, we can now minimize this a bit, because then it looks too big on our heading. And yes, I think that's quite okay, to be honest. I mean, we can change the writing type. I usually like that. No, that doesn't go well for this title. Yeah, that looks a bit okay, and then we can just drag it here to make it look very professional. And we have it like that. Boom. So we have our title here, just as simple as that is. So the first thing we have to do here is to attract people, you know. So to attract people to this product, we have to give them tell them exactly what's happening. Why do people lose hair in the first place? What is happening? How many people are losing hair, and what's the cause of all this? So what we do is, I mean, you don't need to think about how to find this, to come up with ideas yourself. You simply go into Google again and just type something like hair loss for women, and you're going to come up with there are lots of websites talking about these things. Usually I already typed something like that pretty much early on. So you can see, if you just type how to lose hair for women, you can see that there are websites already talking about it, suggesting this. You see best hair loss treatment for women and all that stuff. So I found one already. So this one, which is talking about hair loss for women, here you can see it's a good website here talking about hair loss for women and stuff. You see here, treating female pattern hair loss. Noticeable loss in women, noticeable hair loss in women can be deeply distressing, you know. Now this is like an attractive heading, giving you a reason, an explanation to why or how it's affecting women, and this is usually the problem. And then you can just come here and you can copy this one, or we can just twist it. And usually I would just like to just take it the way it is, like that. It doesn't really matter anything, so don't worry about copyright and stuff like that. Doesn't really mean anything. And then we put that here, right? And then we come down here to the same place again, and where it talks about 1/3 of women experience hair loss, blah 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 blah, at some time in their lives. This is quite attractive because it's explaining that you are not, if you are searching for a keyword like this, or you want to gain back your hair and stuff, you start understanding that this is not just your problem, and at some point in time there is a solution to your problem. So this is how we try to attract, identify, and then provide value, and then provide value. But in this case, where we're going to now send people to our affiliate offers with this strategy. So we can just get something like this, but I would advise you to read a bit within the lines and then try to understand exactly what it's talking about to then get this right. But I hope you get the idea of what I'm talking about here. This, you have to unlink this. Just have to remove that, so you make sure you don't link to other people's products. Which is identify here, and we go back to the same product. Yeah, exactly. There are many potential causes of hair loss in women. This is an identification of exactly what is going on. We copy here, and the reason why we're doing all this is to create a sense of urgency. All right, is to create some sense of urgency, so people can see that there's a problem, there's a need for it, and there's a solution. But this solution is just for a short time. So this is the reason why we're creating this strategy here. But remember, at the end of the day, you're going to take off this I, A, and P, so it doesn't get you confused or get your readers confused. And the third one is provide, right? Now you can go back to this side here, and then we can go to patterns for female hair loss, become a leader, and all that stuff. We really don't need all this. You can just come here to where it says every woman eventually develops some degree of female pattern hair loss, but blah blah blah, and just read all through. I read this a bit earlier on, so I already know what it's talking about. And then you copy just short text like this, not that much here. Go back to your text here, and you Control V, and you paste that, right? You paste that. Now you also have to understand that you don't need to write so much, because an average person would only read text like this for maximum 2 minutes. 2 minutes is a lot. 1.5 minutes. People don't like reading these days a lot. So we try to be within the frame of letting people see our offer, see our landing page, be convinced that there's something to read from here, and then it takes them to our sales page, which is our affiliate link. Now you can just come, this is the three main sections that I talked about earlier on, and you can just come down here. It says last step, or you can just say final step. All right, final step. What are you gonna do with caps? Final step, watch video demonstration. Okay, video demonstration. You can just take that, or you can, if it is, in this case, we have what we have here on our sales page is just a landing page like the one we're creating right now. You can say watch, you can say see, what do we say? We can just say see evidence and stuff like that. You can just write any of that. So you just have to come up with some kind of creative ideas on how to direct people to this sales page of ours. All right, so I can just leave this one here. So like I said earlier, try to find a sales page that has a video on it, because a lot of people will prefer watching the video rather than reading another text again, so people are more interested into videos than reading. So I just leave that like that. And so when you do that, now we have a good introduction, and which is attracting people to our text. But you try to add a bit more of text to this. This is just a demo, and you identify the problem, of course, and a solution to it. Watch, I'm just gonna put this here so it makes it easier. Final step, watch the video. I'm gonna write that video demo, right? So we are going to make this a bit bigger, and then like that, and then caps here. So when we've done this, the next thing we're going to do is we are going to get our affiliate link for the offer that we are promoting. So like, if you remember, we went on clickbank. Not quite sure it's this one again. Yes, promote. You just go to promote here, click on it. I believe a lot of you already know how to promote to get your clickbank affiliate link. Just go with that, get that affiliate link, as simple as that. We go to back to our offer, and then you just highlight this text here and go to where it says link, Control V. So we don't want to put so much links all over the place. No, I got the wrong link, sorry. It's gonna go back to where it says offer here. I didn't get my link properly. Go back to here, it says affiliate link. Yes, here generate link. So I got that wrong. So here you can just copy this, and then we go to our page where we're doing our stuff. Highlight this one, final step, watch the video demo. You just come here and then Control V, and then you click apply. Another reason is that we don't want to block the whole page with lots of links everywhere, then look spammy, and people will not be interested in reading because they will kind of be like, oh, what's all these links? What all these links for? Or they could be distracted. Okay, so after we've done that, we now come up here where it says here we can change upload an image, and this is change background image here, and you can just go on to Google and search for something like I'll click this and go to Google and search for something like hair loss images. All right, hair loss images. You can just see here. Let's see what this one tells us. It's just to find a pretty image of hair loss and stuff like that. This is a stock site. We don't want that. It's gonna image Google, but also make sure that you don't get a copyrighted image in that case. So yeah, we've got some pretty good images here, and let's see some nice ones for women especially. It's gonna go with this. Doesn't look like is that a woman or a man? It doesn't look like, it's just terrible and ridiculous. Let's see, yeah, something like this. Copy that, copy image, copy address, and then we go back to here where it says upload image, and then we just gonna Control V here. I hope no. Why is it behaving like this? It's gonna come back here. Copy link address, and then go to image here, and then we simply just upload that image here. I'm just gonna go to URL and just do that here. Control V and then enter. It says we couldn't find your image and stuff like that, so we can go back to Google image search, and then we search for images. Google image searching with something like hair loss, again images, same, and then we find a very similar photo again, exactly for women. We will much more better, right? And let's see, women. Copy image address. This is just it's taking a bit of time to get all this done, but we can just, the main idea is to find a photo that we can fit it there and have it right. So I'm just gonna take some, let's just take something like we need a good one. Tick 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 tick. Let's see, this is taking forever to do this. I think I'm just gonna take this part off, maybe something like that. I just select it, insert. Alright, so hope that opens up the image we have here. Well, not the best image we can have anyways, but I hope you get the point. So try to insert an image here. That's what we want. I can just delete this anyways. So we try to insert an image here. That's the most important thing. So I'm not going to do that right now. It's going to take us a lot of time. So I'm going to get straight away into how we get into our traffic and stuff. So after you've done that, you come here to where it says site. You can just name this site like hair loss recovery, and something like that. Yes, I think that's quite good. Hair loss recovery. why it shouldn't be any space like that. That makes sense. So this is good, and we are good to go with our site. Now the next thing we have to do is we need to publish this site, right? To publish this site, we make sure everything is okay, and when we publish this site, you can see here it says who can manage my site? Just anyone? No, we don't want that. Make it easier for people to visit your site with their custom domain. If you want to get a custom domain, you can do that, but if not, it's okay. So you can just go to publish. Now our site is ready and done. So if you go to view site, as easy as it was, you can see that we have our landing page looking something pretty much like this. Now again, remember, when you're doing yours, because like I said, I don't want to take so much time in doing this, you can also add some images here. 1 or 2 images is enough. Don't do more than that, because when you do a lot, it becomes distracting. And then the final step is a link to our affiliate link. So we've done that. The next thing we have to do now is to go and get our traffic and send people to this website. Now if we go on to for example, we go on to Facebook and we go and search for a site where people are actually interested into this kind of stuff. So we go on to Facebook and search. We go to Facebook and search for groups here. Where it is, let me just see what we have here. Let's go to home instead, and then go to groups and then find some groups and search some groups here. Home. Facebook takes a bit of time to load here, right? So this should open up pretty quick. Exactly. And then we come to where it says groups here, events, friends. No, we're not interested into that. Here where it says groups, then we can search. Now it opens up pretty quick here. Now we can search for hairless, right? I hope something opens up here. You can see this is a hair loose. You can see these are pictures, groups. This should be a group and not hair loose consequence, hair loose support group and stuff like that. This is what we're looking for. Yeah, you can see this one has over 80,000 members, 16,000 and stuff. So you can just come here and join these kind of groups here, right? If we open this group, let's see what they have in their posts and stuff. So we can see that they have some good images here, and you can also see that they have recommendations and all that stuff. So what you do when you join a group like this and you already have a landing page, you can't just come here, copy an affiliate link and come into the group and post the link like that. The admin is going to delete you and of course ban you from ever joining this group. So what you do is you go in a very clever way. You can just go back to this sales page here, to our offer here. You come every day, you just every single day you can come and just look for something which talks about hair, like strong hair and stuff like that. You copy a bit of text like this. You don't need to write, just copy a bit of text like this. Go to this site after you've joined these groups. You just go in there and just post, hey, just post like, hey, my name is that, I found something nice about hair, and then you post just that text without nothing in it. We'll not link nothing to that. When you do that 3 or 4 times, the admin is going to see that you're contributing to this group, because usually when you join groups like this, they're going to ask you or require that you contribute more to the group than you take. So when you do that 4 or 5 times, people see that you are contributing to the group and the admin as well. So then you can come later on and post a very similar text like this and say, hey, this is a link to a website I found that also talks about hair loss and stuff like that. Then you come and copy this homepage link of your website and paste inside the group. So this is how you make money from this, and those pages are going to remain there forever and ever. And you continue like this, you join several groups, and this is how you're going to make money with ClickBank every single day. Now, I said earlier, you should go and watch this video I talked about earlier, this one right here, because I showed another way you can use some ads which are not how do you call it, traditional Google ads or Facebook ads. These are ads that you create by yourself, and they are coming from your website. It's not like Google is implementing them. It's very effective. So go and watch this video as well and combine these methods that I just taught you to drive traffic to offers on ClickBank and and make some sales, and you start making really good sales every single. These are things that I do, and I hope this helps you out. If you have any questions, any doubt, make sure you link in the link in the description. You can link me a question in the box below, in the comment section, and I can answer to you anytime, and hope you have the best. So the last thing you can do is simply go onto my channel, you click on this icon, and then you go to where it says subscribe, and then subscribe. Have a good day, guys, and hope to see you later on. Bye.